This mechanical instrument is 130 years old and it's called a Swedish table, and it has a mechanical secret, a very special function that makes it possible to program longer mechanical music. And in today's video, I am going to take inspiration from solutions like this from the world of mechanical instruments to build my own mechanical instrument. And talking about mechanical instruments, do I got good news for you? It is possible to play mechanical music live. Jan Cardell's Mechanical Orchestra proved that this week. Jan Cardell played live with his orchestra in Malmö, and I joined for one song on the vibraphone. And it was really great to see a full venue packed with audience listening to mechanical music instruments. So thanks Jan for proving me that it is possible. And to make it possible, I am prototyping here. For my new machine, I do not want to reinvent the wheel. So what I did is that I went to Germany to visit Lukas Wendel and Siegfrieds Mechanical Music Machine Museum, and to see if I could get some inspiration for some of the design decisions that I had to take on this prototype. I'm here with Lukas from Siegfrieds Mechanical Music Museum. Let's go check some instruments out. The first concept we're going to check out is to use a weight drive, and this instrument is driven by weight. Do you know how much the weight weighs?
Probably around 50 to 60 kilos at a minimum. They tend to be pretty heavy.
Goosebumps. This is a double-sided music box comb with star wheels in the middle, which means every note has actually two musical tongues. This whole thing is driven by this lump of metal there. Here comes the string. It goes onto the big gear, and there's a gear train gearing down the force, and then one of the most... Oh, sorry.
Now it started.
Can you stop it? That's how you stop it, okay. I didn't know if I should... So this is the air governor that controls the speed. The weight drive is really straightforward actually, and it's a great solution which I will implement on my machine. Now when we have the weight drive, how do we make sure that the music plays in a constant tempo? Well, we can use some kind of governor. So I wanted to check out at the museum how the governors of these mechanical instruments worked. Here we have an interesting example of a flyball governor, much like the type I'm planning to use. So what happens is that this disc is the brake disc. So when I brake with my hand, you can see the governor braking. And this is the speed setting. So when the governor is spinning fast enough, it's a little bit dusty now, so it's slow enough, the disc is pulled into the brakes, just like that. And it keeps the tempo for the phonograph playing. Here, speed up, slow down. Oh, it works great. Speed up, slow down. This is so cool. So this is actually a concept I'm planning to use exactly for the new marble machine. After seeing the flyball governor at the museum, I built this governor at home. And it turned out that it really made the tempo play really great. That is such a good example of not reinventing the wheel, using the existing solutions. There is one more thing that I want to check out at the museum, because this programming wheel has a very limited amount of music length. You know the tourist music boxes that you can buy in gift shops? They only have play one revolution of music, so the music is really, really short. The music boxes on Lukas Museum has a very cool trick up their sleeve to make the music longer. So let's take a look at that.
Here we firstly have a set of music rolls, pinned barrels, And if you look really closely, just take one out carefully. It's hold in tension with a spring on one side, and on the other side you have a little cam.
So, there's a little cam with steps.
So every time it rotates, and if you have the song switching function on, it will offset the whole drum for one song.
There's an air governor, hardly visible. Here comes the cam. I'm gonna follow the cam. Beautiful. That's simple. On this drum, the tracks are actually straight, but there are actually music boxes with spiraling programming tracks. Let's take a look.
Here we have one way of not changing your music, but actually having the drum itself smaller by using a spiral as a track. And also, just like the other instruments before, it's weight driven.
Air brake. While this music programming drum is rotating, it is also slowly moving to the left like this, which makes it possible to use several rotations and get much longer music. So cool. So the music is really long.
Yep, because you can have multiple rotations. Also the resolution is quite well, because you can have the drum move faster.
Yeah. So soon it's going to switch to the beginning. Let's see if it switches soon. Oh, wow. Okay. That is amazingly cool. 3 minutes of music from a 20 centimeter diameter programming drum.
That you can actually carry around.
Impressive. Okay, so thank you so much, Lucas, for the awesome inspiration. And if you're ever in Germany or in Europe, come to Rudesheim am Rhein to the Siegfrieds Mechanical Music Cabinet and check out all the instruments for yourself. Having the programming wheel spiral to the side to make longer music is just such an amazing idea, but it takes a lot of programming pins, so I'll have to think a little bit about if it's really feasible for my machine. But I actually bought my first mechanical music instrument of my own. Let me show you. This is called a Swedish table. It should have a tabletop. It is missing, so it's kind of a music playing table. So cool. And even cooler is that I bought it on a flea market for 40 euros. And a very friendly soul emailed me and saw that he had seen it. And I got in the car and I drove a far stretch to just pick it up immediately. I bought it unseen and I'm really happy about it. And what is really cool is that I've actually played an instrument like this before. They have a similar instrument at the Speelklok Museum in Utrecht.
Yet it is a Swedish table.
A Swedish table?
A Swedish table, yes. It's
Wow.
made in 1895. And if you look at this, you see how it's very simple. It's just strings and just simple hammers who are touching the hammer. These cylinders were interchangeable, but they were never made more than 12 different cylinders, and they were pinned by school kids. You can make their work on it. Yeah, so that they can earn a bit of money.
So right now, the instrument doesn't sound really good. Right. I have some work to do on this instrument, but without the video from Utrecht, I wouldn't be able to tell what music it is on this program or what tuning the strings should be. So, but basically the strings are just untuned and I can fix that. So I'm very excited. But the coolest thing is that this roll is a spiraling music roll, which means the music program is longer. Let me show you. So the songs comes in these awesome cases. So here is one song. How cool is that? So it has the wooden gear there and it has the program and you can switch the songs out. In the end of the music roll, there's a spiral. And this spiral down here makes sure that the music program goes slowly to the side when rotating. So you could actually program a longer song than just one revolution like you would get on these gift shop souvenir music boxes. Okay, let's not reinvent the wheel. Some problems on my machines are truly unique. They demand unique solutions, but for all the rest, I'm gonna copy paste from the history of mechanical music. See you next time. Ciao.